feel like ain't settled. Put lines on through my ashes. Wake up in the morning, count my blessings. Feel like heaven. This shit feel like ain't settled.
Yes, sir. Welcome to the Money Down. Back with another live episode on a Monday. Ain't too much going on right now. We're about to end up in the dry season of sports and everything else. We got finals coming up. We got OTAs and football. You know, little rumors and stuff going around with things going on, which we'll get into with the whole STEFON Diggs stuff that kind of blew up over the last week or so. Kind of crazy, but to kick this thing off, we start with a little bit of an icebreaker, man. You know, I'm pretty sure y'all like board games. So what's y'all favorite board game that y'all like to play?
I'm gonna go. It ain't might not be a fan favorite, but I'm gonna go Mancala, man. People sleep on Mancala.
Okay, yeah.
Oh, that one throwback.
Okay.
Damn.
That's different. That's different. I'm gonna expect people to say that.
Mancala was fun. I used to play that at the park, like the summer park. You know, you go to summer camp.
Yeah,
Mancala was gangster. I like trouble. Y'all boys know I still. Me and my family, we be beefing over trouble today, right now. Like probably tomorrow we'll run a game of trouble. Like 3 or 4 of us, and it's competitive. It's serious. I be talking trash to my mama, and my mama talking trash to me. Hold a little grudge if it don't go the right way. You know, I'm gonna go trouble.
Yeah. That's the exact board game I was gonna play. I was gonna play Trouble, man, because it's a game that everybody can play. It ain't complicated, you know. Everybody get involved. A lot of luck get involved in that game too. It's really out of control when you push the joint down, whatever number you get, you gotta roll with it. Yeah, I rock with Trouble. There's a lot of great ones. I'm surprised nobody said Monopoly. That ain't really my thing. You know, Monopoly, I get a little too game be too long for me.
Exactly.
Cheating, doing like I can't rock. Don't ever, you know, y'all know my cousin Marcus. Don't ever play Monopoly with him.
Marcus be cheating. What Marcus be doing?
Shout out Marcus, man. If you're not,
game is gonna last for like hours. Like you'll be on the board forever. I think that might have been the last time I played Monopoly. Was like me, him, Diana, and his wife, or so we playing like junk just never ended. I said I'm done with that game.
I will say this, y'all boys, bro. If it's any time that I could go back to. Y'all boys know, but I'll go back to 2020, right before COVID, when we was at the crib, dog. Yeah. We were playing Tonk. It damn near we was every night, like playing Tonk till 3 in the morning, playing Fibbage, what it was off the we downloaded the same game and played it on the TV. It was like Fibbage or something, I think.
We was playing some other game too, the little car. I forget what that joint was with the cars. You had to guess what the
we're playing all types of stuff. That probably was one of the best, best moments of my life, man. Just kicking it with the homies, playing all them games, bro. It's funny as hell.
For sure, man. That was a great time. I mean, COVID couldn't really do nothing. We just came to the house, vibed up, eating candy, late every night, doing the same thing.
You used to leave your crib with like I damn was at the candy store, all type of Snickers, Reese's, all type of stuff, bro. Good times, man. Good times.
Can't forget that, man. But also today we had one of my good friends, David Andrews. They had his retirement press conference, there at Foxborough at Gillette Stadium. That's my guy, man. David, undrafted, really unheralded, came in, earned his spot, was starting in year 1. Dude is a beast. Undersized dude, just tough, physical, dependable, a leader, man. Shout out to you, David. I know, you wanted the opportunity to continue to play, with New England. They didn't end up giving you that opportunity, which, definitely stinks, but for you to be able to walk off on your own terms, I know you wanted to. There's only one place you wanted to play for, and that was New England. And it's hard, when you get to that point to where, the team that you love so much moves on from you. But, you had a heck of a career, dog. Get to hang out with the wife, the kids now. Welcome to the retirement club. You need some pointers, hit me up. I ain't got no pointers. I'm trying to figure it out still. Trying to figure out this retirement life too. But, man, heck of a career, dog. You have a career that a lot of people can look to, man. Like to be that undrafted guy and to, start under center or not under center, you were the center, to be the center for Tom Brady, one of the greatest quarterbacks to ever play the game towards the back end of his career. Yeah, man, it's truly special career. Shout out to you, man. Shout out to you.
Yeah.
But we gonna turn the page to some other Patriot news. We have,
Lord.
STEFON Diggs was having a great time down in Miami. Last week, to say the least, he was having
Cutting up
a blast on the boat with his girlfriend and some of her friends and whatnot. Well, somebody had a camera on the boat, and they posted video of whatever, him passing a Ziploc bag of some, whatever, some pink thing in the bag, and everybody come up with their own, what it is. Everybody coming up with, their guess for what it is in the bag and all this, and I forget whatever he was saying to him, but it didn't look good. But I will say, man, people definitely blew that video, out of proportion. I know it's stuff like that is going to blow up extremely quick, and I know he's not at OTA. The team's practicing. You're not there. How things look. They signed you for a ton of money. But I will say, it would look worse to me if he wasn't working out. Like he does post his workout videos too, which is good. Like it'd be very concerning to me if he was doing all that, and then if you're gonna be doing that, you better be posting some workout clips too. This is why I know you actually working and focused on what the main thing is. And I know he did show up to OTAs today. He was moving around. The dude looks good, coming off that ACL surgery, he's flying around. He has the energy, and that's what I will say, man. My guy likes to have a good time, but he puts the work in. He's a much needed player for this football team. So I know people were saying like they're talking about cut. Nah, ain't no way y'all they about to cut it.
I know
over that, man.
Yeah.
People just making a whole lot of mess over nothing, in my opinion. Like I get what it looks like and all that stuff. It's dudes that's not the say what he was doing was perfect, but it's dudes that have been caught on camera doing way worse stuff. Yeah. Still play. And don't get cut or nothing. So that's really my point on it.
I think it's blown out of proportion. At the same time, though, too, for me, it was just not a good look for the simple fact that new coaching regime, right? New head coach, a lot of new faces, a lot of new OCs. A lot of new, OC, and you got a young quarterback and still a up and coming quarterback. And we know how vital and important it is right now for OTAs to get on that same page, right? And, understanding seeing coverages the same way. And I think not to be at OTAs when everybody else was at OTAs. Again, granted, I know why he down here, right? Training with Reef down in, at the facility. But at the same time, man, I just think it wouldn't have been such a bad look if he was up there in New England with all the new coaches and stuff going around. So, he's there now. He pulled up. He looked good. He running routes, competing, and that's how you can ask for it, right? To be that receiver one, give Drake May an opportunity to now have that guy in his back pocket to get him out of those, I call him get out of jail, cars, right? Where he down there somewhere, just get an opportunity. You know what I'm saying? So now that Drake May has that, also with that young, it's a lot of young guys in that receiver room. Them getting a chance to see him and learn from him. I think that's a lot of it when you get a chance to work with somebody that has been a top dog in the league for so long and be that example and get in there and push everybody in the room. Because there's a lot of guys on that team in that receiver room that is bubble guys, right? Could make the team, probably could not. But now that big dog walk in the door, all right, now it's pushing everybody buttons to compete the hardest and the best and get the best out of everybody that you can. So I think it's a good thing for him to finally pull up and be at OTAs.
What's your take on it, Ken?
Yeah, I was gonna say I agree. At first I was like, he not being at OTAs and this and that, what STEFON Diggs doing, but we know who he's dating. We know what kind of status he's in. So,
you know what comes with that.
We know it's not the Patriot way for Patriot players to be on the news for that type of media stuff. But as long as he come in, put in the work, put that stuff behind him, his play gonna do the talking. If his play could do that, we're gonna forget all about Cardi and all that, whatever. If he put in the work, so.
Yeah, that's what it comes down to. Like, if you're gonna be doing that and you're gonna be on the scene, you gotta
show up.
He on the scene regardless if you want or not, because
say
The loudmouth he dating. I mean, don't get me wrong. She a mega star. She got it, man. But boy, you never know. It'd be a random Tuesday morning, bro. She might go on the spaces and go on a rant, man. So now it's back in the building. It's no secret. Everybody on social media, on the team, down to your coaches. Shit, hell, the owner probably on social media. Everybody gonna see it. So it's gonna be an interesting. I think it's gonna be interesting just how that whole thing works out, and not in a bad way, but it's just gonna be. It's not the Patriot way, like Ken said. So it's gonna be interesting how the whole thing, playing out this season.
Yeah, we'll definitely see, how that shakes out. But you mentioned something, so I think it's good, especially for him to be in that receiver room because Steph has done what a lot of these younger dudes want to get to in the league. He's been a number one receiver. He's gone for over 1,000 yards. He's been the guy on the team, and just to see him out there coming off ACL injury, flying around the way he does, bringing the energy. They can see what, one of those guys works like on a daily basis. And hopefully he can bring that energy, every single day because those young guys, they'll definitely need it. The Polks, the Bouttes, the Bakers, like all those guys need to see him work and put that work in every day. I saw him, like little clips of him working with Polk on the sideline, kind of teaching them, a few things, how to use leverage and kind of, push off without pushing off to get separation. So all those little tidbits gonna help a ton of those young receivers. So
and he's been a 2 too.
Yep, that too, yeah.
Right. So like for guys like Polk and who get drafted super high, right? Polk was 2nd round pick, could have been a 1st round pick. You come in there with that fire in you that you ready to be receiver one, and you kind of got to go through that first season and see, right? Like it's a lot more that go into it. Well, who other than a perfect example like Diggs to come in? Diggs, 3rd round, 4th round pick, right? Yeah. Maybe around might have been 5th, right? But at the same time, came in when Thielen was still Thielen. Thielen was a great one, and got a chance to not only learn under him, but then at some point move into the conversation of like, man, Diggs might be better than Thielen. And obviously, the Vikings went a different way, but I think he's going to be a perfect example for the guys in that room, just to teach them, right, the patience and understanding that this is how you win against this next level of competition.
Yeah, definitely. And cornerbacks get better too. You get to see one of those guys in practice.
I heard Gonzo been.
I only think Carlton Davis been out there. I'd say he was in like Turks and Caicos
on
too.
A jet ski. Hey, bro, what's up, man? Y'all boys.
They living life, man.
As you should. As you should.
But you know what I'm saying?
Get your ass in the building, fam.
Yeah, you gotta come to play because I already know Vrabel. As soon as I know he on the same type of time that Bill on you. Be on that boat on the jet ski, you come out there BSing. Yeah, I'm on you now. Like, hey, I'm on you. I ain't letting that ride.
That check clearing and it's green plus.
Yeah, that signing bonus hit.
Yeah.
Yeah, outside, man. We also had some news today. Saquon Barkley is going to be on the cover of Madden 26 with his iconic backwards jump over the Jacksonville Jaguars player. So I think that's pretty dope. I kind of assumed he'd be one of those guys in the running to be on the cover of Madden. What a heck of a special season he had last year to be rewarded with his Madden cover. Shout out to him, man. Beast mode, like got traded or signed with the Eagles. High expectations with that offensive line, that team they had, and he showed up, showed out, get rewarded for the type of season that he had, along with getting a Super Bowl. That's major. I always love to see the running backs on there too. I think the last one was Christian McCaffrey.
Yeah, Christian McCaffrey. They giving y'all boys too much love.
Yeah, I love to see it, man. It was counting us out for some years. We back up, but they said, "Hey, we back up, man. Running back, we back." What y'all think about the cover?
Man, you got it, Ken. Go ahead.
It's very dope to see. I was just gonna say, man, all the Madden players out there, man. If you see the Eagles, don't play against them. I already know they're about to be fake as hell in the game. They're gonna be juiced up. Man, don't do it. Don't do it.
Every time I see Saquon, all I think is that Shayshawn Barkley video. But Shayshawn, man, but well deserved, bro. Especially the cover, like one of the most iconic, like even I think ever, right? One of the most iconic moments or pictures. That when he jumped over the dude, Obviously, the Braun cameo with the shoes. So I shout out to Madden for coming through. Only thing is, like you said, like running backs, y'all back, but Christian McCaffrey was on last year. I think within the past, like, I don't know, 20 years, it's been like 8 backs on the front cover or something like that. I was hoping that we would have maybe seen a defensive player. But again, well deserved, man. And I like Ken said, you picking the game and you see Eagles dashboard. That stay for the team and stay healthy, bro. Stay healthy, because as much as I don't really like to think that it's a Madden curse out there, history shows. And then you look at Christian McCaffrey last year, right? Probably dealing with the toughest year that he's ever had to. Just stay healthy. Just stay healthy.
Yeah, most definitely.
I think I actually did, bro.
You did it.
Hey, tell the people the other night why you ain't try to contest that shot, bro. We'll probably be online after this, bro.
Yeah, man. All right, man. What player in 2025 are y'all most looking forward to watch? It could be a rookie, it could be a vet on a new team.
Ooh, I already got mine. I'm going Devontae Adams, bro. I said that on the road when I was driving. I just went to get something to eat. I was like, man, I'm playing with the Rams on Madden 2016. But yeah, man, I'm excited to see DA. In LA, Matt Stafford, one of the best quarterbacks in NFL history. Not only are you coming from playing with Aaron Rodgers for such a long time, and you've seen the sample size and what they was able to accomplish when he has a top dog quarterback. So having him with Matthew Stafford in LA, Puka, I mean, I don't really know who you would consider receiver one over there. I mean, you probably say Puka, but
you probably Puka. He been in the system too.
So if you giving Devontae Adams a lot of them one-on-ones, good luck. Like I think last year he showed that he had some flashes that he was coming back, and hell, I'm excited to see it. I know Warren ain't on here. He an ultra Rams fan, and I hate to admit it, but Devontae Adams is my favorite player in the league right now. So, I just want to get back to seeing him light people up.
For me, you go ahead, Ken. You got some?
I was gonna say, for me, obviously being biased, I want to see what the Dolphins gonna do, because this is here to do it. If Mike don't be in his bag and unleash all the shit he got in his bag, it might be deuces for him. So, hey, Reed talking all that talk he talking all season. Oh, I'm back. I was tripping last year, but I'm tapped in it. Hey, you better show it. But I do want to see Sanders. I want to see what Sanders is going to show in Cleveland. If they're going to get a shot, quarterback situation, if you don't know what they're going to do. I feel like Flacco going to start. They're going to start him off for a couple games, and then they bring in the rooks. But we're going to see. I want to see if he's going to get some PT over there.
Okay, yeah. Definitely want to see what Shador going to do. I mean, it's hard to read the OTAs and all that. They like to have the stats, so the completions and everything. Okay, we got Perk out there. What's good?
You know who Perk gonna say?
You're wrong.
Ooh.
Oh.
Trevor Lawrence.
Okay. I like
right with Brian Thomas showing that he's that guy as a rookie. Travis Hunter, he has no more excuses. Like, if he's that dude, he was supposed to be that guy, best quarterback prospect since Andrew Luck, and he's been
True.
They got Liam Cohen in there now, who did had a really good offense in Tampa with Baker. You would think that Trevor Lawrence is more naturally gifted than Baker, although I will say I think Baker between the ears is a better quarterback than Trevor Lawrence, and Baker also probably throws a better deep ball. But Lawrence is obviously a very, very gifted quarterback. To me, he's the player to watch this year, as in, yes, he will be worthy of that $275 million contract, and then we'll be able to make another one after that, or he's going to be, or Jaguars are looking for a new quarterback, I think, next year. I don't really think that I think it's one or the other.
You bring up an interesting point. I didn't even think of that, because, I mean, obviously, if he don't have the year, and let's say they slip again into that top 5 conversation, right? Do you trade him for, I guess, draft capital to probably try to get Archie? Like, it's a lot of stuff that you can kind of like scenarios that you kind of play out of that. But I think with the whole Baker comparison, like, Baker is throwing to one of the best receivers ever, and then Chris Godwin ain't no slouch either, right? Injury last year, but I don't know. We'll see. T. Lotto, the spotlight is on him. Like, he got to come with it this year for sure.
Yeah, and Baker had Liam Cohen, so it'd be the same guy working with him. So,
yeah,
that's what I'm saying. Like,
yeah. So I like that pick. For me, I'm gonna keep it along the same line. I'm going Caleb Williams. You had an okay rookie season. You got Ben Johnson, the offensive quarterback whisperer. You know, you got all the talent in the world. You know, everybody was kind of on you last year. Now you got that offensive coach. I want to see a big jump in year 2, man. You got weapons around. You got a solid defense. They drafted another receiver. You got good backs. I want to see that consistency from Caleb Williams. I want him to learn the offense, operate it, not just try and scramble, make plays all the time. Throw in rhythm, get the ball out of your hands. I want to see why they drafted you, number 1 overall pick, and compare you to Patrick Mahomes, all that. Not to say you got to go throw for 5,000 yards, nothing like that, but I think the Bears did what they need to do to help you improve in year 2. Now, I think it's on his shoulders now. You got year 1 out of the way. It wasn't bad, in my opinion. You played pretty decent for the cards that you was dealt in year 1 with the coaching staff and firing your OC in the middle of the year and everything. Now you get the offensive coach who's been on fire like the last several years. So I want to see him take that next step in year 2. I thought they were going to be decent last year, and I think they underperformed. Definitely a tough division, but teams have had some turnovers, especially the Lions, in that division. The Vikings, they're going to have a new quarterback too, so who knows what that looks like for them. So this is opportunity, for them to take that next step. So I think they could be dangerous.
if Ben could do it with Jared Goff, you could do it with Caleb Williams. Because, I mean, bro, y'all got a couple years ago, I ain't never think Jared Goff was that bad, but people really was like, he's terrible. And I just think if you could do it with him, you could change his career and his trajectory around. You damn sure could be able to change, Caleb Williams for sure. He said Malik Neighbors. That's a good one. That's a good one.
Yeah, especially with Russ ended up being
That's a good one.
Yeah, Russ gonna throw it up there for him.
Russ gonna feed him.
That's a good one.
He had a heck of a year 1 and with really
with damn near us at quarterback, man.
Oh man, this is gonna be a quick episode. But before we wrap, we're gonna talk NBA Finals. We got Thunder, Pacers. It's kind of a random NBA Finals for most people, but Thunder, they've been one of the best teams in the league over the last couple of years. Pacers, they kind of shocked some people with their playoff run, although they made it to the Eastern Conference Finals last year. So they've been right there on the threshold. What y'all think? NBA Finals will start on Thursday. What's y'all prediction?
Hey, my dog Ken done moved from Florida to Indiana and sent the boys to the finals, bro.
I got that aura with me. I got that aura with me.
I'm gonna go, man. As bad as I actually want to see Indiana win, but I just think it's the Thunder's time, right? And it's been like that for the past couple years. Maybe 2-3 years. They've been knocking on the door, but the experience hasn't been there. Now them young boys, they running and gunning and they ready. So I think it's going to be an interesting series. I think it's going to be a good series. I want it to go 7, but I'm gonna give the nod to the Thunder for this one.
You got Ken.
Okay. I'm gonna go same thing with Jay. I'm gonna go OKC in 6. I think Pacers gonna make it more competitive than people think. People think OKC might run away with it, this and that. I think it's the defense. OKC plays a lot. They play great defense. And I'm gonna go Jalen Williams for MVP. I feel like I feel like Pacers they're gonna put the focus on SGA, set them double teams and doing this. Somebody's gonna have to step up. Will it be Shet? Will it be Jalen Williams? I'm gonna go Jalen Williams. Two-way player.
Yeah, I'm on the same wave, man. I'm going OKC. I'm going sweet though. I think.
Woo, sweet. There's to the sweet.
Not that they're gonna blow like every game and all that. I think it's gonna be extremely competitive throughout the games. But I just think OKC matches up really good against this team. They got big bodies on defense, got different body types. Shea, he been playing special, all year long. Just plays under control. Yeah, I just like OKC in this one. I think they're the better overall team. I thought even like the last series with the Knicks, I thought the Knicks were the better overall team in that series. But they just once they lost them 2 games at home, it was just deflated. They couldn't really bounce back from that. I just think OKC, this the opportunity. If they don't win it this year, I don't know when they're gonna win it. The blueprint, like all that with the team that they building, but this is a tremendous opportunity for them. If they win this one, they could be one of them teams. Get that extra confidence where they're gonna be They might be in the finals
in the next couple years
for a little bit. So I'm rolling with OKC. Shea special.
I'm interested to see what them final prices is like, because all through the playoffs, they tickets been like 150, 160, 170. Of course, the lower you get, right, it go up a little bit, but I hope they don't just spike them final prices up plus 500. And them motherfuckers be packed, jammed. It's gonna be packed regardless, but I'm just saying, like, that them real fans in there. That ain't just no. That ain't just no. I got some bread and I want to go to the game tonight. No, them people crazy in there.
They some passionate fans.
I'm gonna say shout out to the Pacers. Though. It's a win-win situation for me as a Heat fan. Fuck the Pacers, you feel me? Hope they lose. But if they win, I'm in that parade. You feel me?
You go to the parade?
Outside.
Boy, done move to Indy and sent them people to the finals.
He gonna look at you man for real.
Low key. I told him, bro, if the Colts do something this year, it's over with, bro.
Hey, listen, y'all boys, listen. I got a conspiracy fan. Jim Irsay, just shout out to Jim Irsay, rest in peace. Hey, put your money on the Colts, man. They're gonna send them boys to the playoffs. Put your money on it. NFL gonna do it. I'm telling you. Put your money on the Colts to make the playoffs. Put them for the over, whatever they win total with. I think it's 8.5. Put the over, fam. They want to see the Colts do it, man. I'm telling you.
Who's the Colts quarterback? I don't even know that.
Daniel Jones gonna start, man. He gonna do it. But listen, put his numbers out to that's the Trevor Lawrence. They similar now. Matt just said all that stuff about Trevor Lawrence. Put their numbers up together.
No way, bro. No way.
Similar, bro. I'm telling you.
No way, bro.
They're similar. I seen it.
It's not possible.
They got the weapons on offense. Just got Tyler Warren. You got JT. You got Pittman. You got Josh Downs. You got some solid weapons on the offense side.
Fam. I could probably name one person on their defense. I don't even know anybody on their defense.
Yeah. Tough.
You're not winning like that, bro. You're not winning like that.
I'm not saying they're gonna win it. I'm not saying they're gonna. The regular season they're gonna have some juice to them. I'm trying to tell you.
Yeah, man. It's gonna be interesting though. So Ken said it. Watch out for the coach. You're gonna see it. But yeah, we got a quick live episode today. We appreciate you guys tapped in. Appreciate you tuning in with us. Be back again next Monday. Another live episode, man. It's a wrap. We always appreciate the love. Keep liking, keep subscribing, keep showing love, and let us know who you want to see.
Hall of Fame James White, man. Shout out Hall of Fame James.
bro gonna play the cool route every time. Hey, they don't put somebody like two people done put like a little comment. He ain't in. He gonna play the cool route.
He don't want to gloat, but hey, y'all boys, we got a Hall of Famer in the building, man. I said it earlier. I said, hey, there's a lot of people named James White in the world.
Hey, you snap with that. You snap with that. I seen that. I seen that, Ken. I say, I might steal that motherfucker.
No, that's dope, man. Nah, that's definitely an honor, man, for sure. Only a select few people get inducted to their school's Hall of Fame. Wisconsin definitely has a special place in my heart, man. That's where I met basically both of y'all for real, because I met you in Wisconsin too, Ken. So yeah, man, a lot of great memories, made some friendships for life. Worked hard there. That school helped propel me to get an opportunity to play in the league. So man, so shout out to Wisconsin, shout out to everybody there who had their hand in helping me get inducted in there. I definitely don't take it for granted. It's a tremendous opportunity. So much love for anybody who supported me throughout my time there, throughout my career. Definitely means a lot. I always appreciate the love. So we'll wrap on that, man. I ain't gonna go too much of a spin. Appreciate y'all tuning in.
No.
Load it up, Carl. This shit feel like Game 7.